Hi, and welcome to my AS Travel and Tourism Revision 2016. So I've basically created this video due to I couldn't find any decent videos online without them being either American and them compiled my I decided to create my own. So hopefully this will help everyone who's doing the same thing as me. So basically all I've done is all my research notes which I've managed to find. I've tried to gather as much information as possible, and I thought, why not put it into a video so it helped me revise and it help others to revise as well. Um, so what would this video teach you? So this video is going to teach you what is tourism, what is seasonality and how does it affect businesses, what is intangibility, what is perishability, what is inbound and outbound tourism, and what is domestic tourism. So let's start off with what is tourism. So, tourism has a big impact on the UK economy, and many businesses rely on the tourist numbers to stay economically stable. I live in Weymouth, and Weymouth is a town which relies on tourist numbers. Tourism is where a person travels to a destination for the purpose of recreational, leisure, or business purposes. And there are three types of tourism. Leisure tourism. This is where a tourist travels to a destination for leisure and recreational holiday purposes. So it's basically like a tourist traveling to a destination like Weymouth to enjoy the sunny beach and relax. Business tourism is where a tourist travels to a destination and uses services such as hotel accommodation in order to participate in business concerning work. A worker from Birmingham would be a good example, traveling to Berlin to have a conference with its shareholders. So there's going to be so if there was a business person from Birmingham traveling to Berlin, Germany, to have a conference or something like that, and will be using the facilities and tourism attractions which may be there, depending on how long his visit is. The third one is VFR. VFR is also known as visiting friends and relatives. VFR consists of a person traveling to a destination for the purpose of visiting friends and family. So I'll travel from Weymouth to visit my family members living in Birmingham. So what is seasonality? This is the next topic now. How does it affect businesses? Seasonality affects all tourist businesses, both positively and negatively. Therefore, certain destinations may have more tourists or less, depending on the season. The effect of seasonality results in tourist businesses having to adjust their business strategies in order to attract tourists. So in Weymouth, a lot of businesses include extra packages to attract tourists or reduce a lot of their pricing of accommodation and facilities to quite a small amount in the hopes of attracting tourists to gain a little profit. Because Weymouth is a beach town, and the economy relies on the travel and tourism tourist industry too much. And as soon as the summer season has ended and the winter and the colder seasons start to arise, everything changes. So a lot of people come out of work because seasonality also affects those who are directly employed in the tourist industry. And a lot of people in Weymouth are on seasonal contracts. So it affects a lot of workers and a lot of people. As I said, Weymouth is a town that's affected. Oh, bugger my timbers. Okay. Right, so what is intangibility? Okay, intangibility is a service which lacks physical existence, meaning the service cannot be seen, smelled, tasted, touched, or stored. So an example of this is booking a holiday through a travel agency or ordering food in a restaurant. So in other words, if I was to go to a restaurant have a menu placed in front of me, and I was having to order some food. I wouldn't be able to know what the food actually looked like as it was cooked, or what it's going to come out to me as. All I'm doing is looking at these words on this piece of paper, choosing what I want, and then hoping that the food that I've just ordered will appear good. Um, so this is a big issue as many customers are off put or become worried about what they're about to order, or about what they might be purchasing, or what they might be booking in hotel services and stuff like that. Um, so they become worried that the money they will pay may not be worth what they are going to receive. So intangibility makes customers very undecisive about purchasing a service. Um, I've found that a lot of businesses counteract intangibility by reassuring their customers through the use of tangible proof. So tangible proof is basically where they provide some sort of evidence to to help boost the confidence of the customer in their services in which they will provide them. Um, so businesses do this by reassuring their customers through presenting a well-presented website, some some photos of the service in which they're providing, and by having good reviews on travel websites such as TripAdvisor. Um, TripAdvisor and other travel websites affect businesses quite a lot, as you often find that nearly every person who goes on holiday will look on TripAdvisor to see the ratings and the customer reviews and customer feedback on hotels. So, what is perishability? Okay, so perishability is a very confusing and very easily complicated subject. Perishability is a service which cannot be stored, saved, returned, or resold once it has been used. Perishability is used to describe that a particular hotel room on a specific night cannot be sold at a later date. For example, you cannot book a hotel room for tonight, tomorrow. Um, I think that is correct. Do not take my word for that. Um, I believe that is what is correct. It is very confusing, and I have tried on this. Um, Perishability can be solved by offering discounts on rooms or other products before the service is used or out of time. Um, so, for example, you often find that if a hotel has a room which is empty tomorrow night and it hasn't been booked yet, the manager will go, alright, okay, let's put this room on lastminute.com or another website advertising hotel rooms at the last minute. Um, and in the hopes that they will make some sort of profit, even if it might not be the full profit price, they might make some profit. Okay, so we're nearly there. What is inbound and outbound tourism? Okay, so inbound tourism is where a resident from one country, such as France, travels to another country, the UK. This means the tourist has travelled to experience either a new culture, or for leisure purposes, or for business purposes, or visiting friends or family. It's any of those, and it's basically just a tourist from a different country coming to visit your own country. So let's say I wanted to travel to Canada, um, then I would be classed as an outbound tourism because I'm leaving my own country to visit a country which is out of my usual comfort zones. Let's say if a Canadian was coming to visit the UK, they would be classed to me as an inbound tourist. Okay, so the last one now. So domestic tourism. There's not much about domestic tourism. Domestic tourism involves residents of one country traveling only within that country. In other words, a holiday within the same country. So it's like myself, for example, traveling to London for a short city break, or a London citizen traveling to Weymouth to experience the beach and to enjoy leisure. activities in Weymouth. I'd like to thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I have tried and attempted to do my best. There will be another video up within the next few days concerning other key terms in travel and tourism, but if there is anything specific which you want me to move on to, then please leave a comment. Right then, thank you.